Today's video is going to be slightly different. All I'm doing today is one half of my face, the Westman Atelier New Foundation in Fair 4, and the other side of my face with different foundation. But this side of my face will stay the same. This is the F4. By the way, the mascara I'm wearing is the Merit. I've come to really actually like this after not loving this when I first put it on. And Merit is running a really cute little gift with purchase. It's like a cute little hat. I'll put the picture down below in case you're looking for something from Merit. I really actually like their new mascara. All right, so the first foundation I'm gonna do on the side of the face is the Prada. This side Westman, this side Prada. The thing about Prada is Prada takes a while to sort of adjust to your skin. You'll find when you put it on, no matter what shade you get, it does color adjust. I feel like the Westman does as well, but we'll get into that later. So this is the Prada on this side. This is the Westman on this side. This is going to be filmed in 4K, so it's as clear as it possibly can be for all of you. The Prada feels heavier than the Westman to me. It's just a heavier feel. But I think the coverage is about the same. I think the Westman gives you a medium coverage with one pass, which is what I did. And the Prada does the same. This is more matte. This is more skin-like. And again, I feel like this one, you feel more of it on the skin than the Westman. Next, Hermes. The Hermes foundation is, I'd say, similar to the Prada in its coverage, and its finish is a little more skin-like than the Prada is. The Prada is more matte, but it's still a heavier feel than the Westman. You can also tell the Westman looks more skin-like, and this looks like it has more coverage to it, like it's heavier. You can actually see it more on my skin than you can see the Westman. But the Westman covers everything. Next we have the Clé de Peau. This is the Clé de Peau Radiant Cream Foundation. This again has that medium coverage that the Westman has. This one is one of my favorite foundations that I use. I tend to use like a real foundation, not a skin tint, in the fall and the winter. Again though, can you see how it looks? I mean, it's perfected. I love this foundation, so I'm not saying anything negative about it. But can you see how this looks more like there's foundation on my face than this does? Like this just looks, to me, this just looks like my face, but the Westman is on the side of the face. It's just perfected. This to me looks like, again, a beautiful canvas, and they did a great job in creating this foundation, but it is foundation. Like I feel like I can see it pretty clearly on my face, whereas this doesn't. Now we're going to move to two products that have much less coverage. So this new foundation by Westman, the reason I have given it such a high review and that I like it so much is that it feels weightless, but it has a lot of coverage to it. I'd say medium coverage, but you can make full coverage very easily. If you just do like, this is like half a pump because it's half my face, and you put it on over moisturizer, which I did, it looks seamless. It doesn't look like there's anything on your skin. I think it looks fantastic. And it feels like nothing. The Prada, the Clé de Peau, and the Hermes, they're all medium coverage that you can make full coverage, but they feel heavier on my skin. This, the Chanel Touch, is a product that is incredibly lightweight. There's not a lot to it. But again, it doesn't give as much coverage as, say, a full coverage or medium coverage foundation. However, I do think it gives more coverage, a lot more coverage, than the tint, which was the original product by Chanel, which is what I wear during the summer months most of the time. This product is one of my favorite products to recommend to people because it works on most people. If you're really oily, it doesn't work, I think, but other than that, it's pretty good. you can see it has a similar level of coverage to the Westman. In fact, I think it's about the same. It actually has quite a bit of coverage, and it feels like nothing on your skin. The difference is this has a dewier finish. You can see it even though the shades are different. It's just dewier. It's glowier. This side looks more just like my skin but perfected. This side looks like my skin, but it does look glowier. It depends on what you like. If you like something a little bit glowier, a little dewier, watery, it's definitely the Chanel touch. But I think you can see the coverage is about the same. The shades are different, obviously. I can't get the exact same shades. Brands do not do that. I've almost never seen the exact same shade in different brands. Can you see how like this still looks glowy and dewy? And last but not least, the Victoria Beckham drops. I have refrained from really talking about the skincare benefits that are in the Victoria Beckham Augusta Espada or this new Westman. And the reason I don't talk about them is because I am not an expert on that. I did not go to medical school. I am not a dermatologist. I am not an esthetician. I am a former makeup artist. I am a lawyer, so I'm a licensed attorney. I can talk about different laws if you'd like, but I don't think that's going to be particularly helpful to this discussion. But I don't feel like I could give you a true explanation of how the skincare ingredients in the Westman or the Augusta Espada actually work. I can tell you how they work on me. I can tell you what I have seen. I can explain how I've noticed the Augusta Espada products work on my skin. And I do think there's clinical data to back up what Augusta Espada has done with his moisturizers, etc. But the reason I don't go in depth into what Westman has claimed or what Victoria Beckham has claimed is because I'm not an expert on that. I am not one of those people who goes on social media and gives a expert opinion on something that I'm not an expert on. I feel like it would be a disservice to all of you. The claims of whether it can, drive skincare deeper into your skin or will make your skin look X amount better in 10 days. Not an esthetician, not a medical doctor. I can only tell you what I see over time. That's the other thing. I've just started using the Westman, and I'll give you my thoughts as it relates to skincare as an aspect of that after I've used it for a couple of months. But after using it for a week, yeah, I can't. That's not enough time. Okay, you see how perfect this looks. I have said many, many times that the Victoria Beckham drops are possibly my favorite thing ever when it comes to complexion. Like, I don't know how you'd beat it. It's pretty perfect. It's also $110, but it's pretty perfect. I do think it leaves a perfectly blurred, smoothed, it's even toned. I mean, look, it's great, right? So, I don't change that. I do think it is dewier, again, than the Westman. I think the Westman is more skin-like. That's the finish. And this has a dewier finish to it. I think this looks more moisturized. The dry down, the Victoria Beckham dry down, it does get not oily. I never get oily, but there's more dewiness at the end of 8 hours because it starts as dewy. It is a somewhat emollient product. So yes, this side, like at the end of 8 hours, this will look dewier than this does on me. My skin is very dry, and I noticed, and I posted pictures on Instagram, which I'll put up here, my skin just kind of looked like my skin on this side, on the Westman side, and I had it all over my face. I even went through a hot yoga class with it on. Here's me right after coming home and about to get in the shower. It didn't get glowy on me. Again, though, this is my skin, so I mean, who knows what it'll do on you. But for me, it stayed looking like this, which is just skin-like. The Victoria Beckham always looks dewier on me. And from what I've seen on most people, that tends to be true. Like, it looks more emollient. I like that look. It's hard for me to look emollient. My skin is so dry that I like the dewiness, the emollients to this product. Not everyone wants that. So I think it's important, again, to say, what is it that you want? What is it that you like? What I'm so impressed by for the Westman, for me, is that I haven't come across a product that gives this much coverage that is skin-like. Skin-like to me basically means like a demi matte, or maybe I hate the word satin matte, but that's the idea. It's not dewy, it's not glowy, but it's not matte. This perfect middle where it just looks like your skin, which is what I would think what they're saying when they say demi matte or satin matte. The products that tend to do that are the Clé de Peau, that particular Clé de Peau, the Hermes, and the Prada. On me, that's kind of what I get. That's the look I get. But the thing is, those are, in my opinion, heavier on my skin. Feel them more, which is why I tend to wear them in the fall and winter. This Westman product is, I honestly, you have to try it. Hopefully your store can give you a sample, like a Sephora or Nordstrom can give you a sample of it. It doesn't feel like anything. It doesn't feel like there's anything on your skin, which is rare when you're talking about this type of coverage. The skin-like demi matte, whatever you want to call it, and medium coverage, no feel of anything. That's the thing that's surprising. Even the Chanel and the Victoria Beckham on my skin feel heavier than this Westman. It's not by much. This doesn't feel like a lot more, trust me guys, but I can tell the difference. Like if I just sit here, I can tell the difference with the weight on my skin, on this side and this side. This feels like nothing. This feels like I have some moisturizer on. Still doesn't feel like foundation, but it's the same with the Chanel Touch. It feels like there's some, like a moisturizer, a lightweight moisturizer, but I can still feel something. This doesn't feel like anything. It's a weird sensation. It's because like I said, this is gonna be hard for me to explain, but I forget that it's on my face, which just is interesting. It does feel like serum. It does feel like a skincare serum that you put on to go to bed, and then you forget that you have it on, which is why, you go to sleep with it. It doesn't feel like anything. So there is a difference to this than even the Touch and the Victoria Beckham drops. Would I say it's drastic? No. The weight of it. It's not drastic. This doesn't feel like much. It feels like a lightweight moisturizer. But there is a little bit of a weight difference. For most people, I don't know if you'll feel it. I feel it because I am one of those hypersensitive people. Even the hair, like a hair touching my face will be annoying. So it depends on the kind of person you are and the kind of skin sensitivity you have and what kind of finish you want and all of those things. But for me, personally, I am so impressed with this foundation and how light it and how non-existent it feels, and the coverage that it gives is that yes, I am going to go buy the Fair 3 in addition to this Fair 4. Hopefully this helps a little bit, and I'm sure there will be more to come. I'd love to hear your thoughts about the Westman versus all of these foundations and how you thought they looked. And once I get the Fair 3, I will certainly wear it and do a comparison between the 4 and the 3 on my face so you can see it. So thanks so much for joining me today, guys. I really do appreciate it. I hope to see you in another video really soon. Bye.